Heartland Sports with Jess Todd. Sponsored by Southeast Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
College football is finally back upon us. First practices of the year, for the fall, I should say, for our teams right here in the Heartland. Southern Illinois up first. They got some big news yesterday with defensive coordinator DJ Vokalek resigning and heading in a different direction. So Antonio James steps into the role. So a big change for them. Less than 12 hours, head coach Nick Hill said, before the start, which was out of the blue, unexpected, but they are rolling on. They said they're ready for circumstances like this. You have contingency plans in case anything like that happens. And it doesn't matter because the Salukis had a bunch of transfers that Nick Hill said might be the best group ever coming in. They had a full spring together, and he already likes the direction the Salukis are heading after day one.
You know, as far as, you know, it's not always going to be perfect, but when you've got the attitudes that this group has, you got a chance because it's going to be a willing attitude to get better, people that want to get coached. I think when you see that our leaders, the P.J. Jules, the Bransons, the older guys, the Nick Bakers that are still, like, you know, putting in the most time, wanting to get better, I think that rubs off on everybody else.
Just tough and, you know, discipline. I mean, obviously everybody knows about last year, 10 straight games, fourth quarter leads, and that's just not finishing. We're going to be tough, we're going to be disciplined this year, and we're going to win those games. We're going to find a way to win those games, and that's it.
I think we should be, just good. We're going to go out here and compete just like any other year. You know, we've had some ups and downs. We got the switch of the coaches here recently, but that's something we're just going to keep going and keep battling through, and we're going to come out ready to play.
You heard Nick Baker talk about finishing. If you want a better finish in college football, not sure where you'd find it, as the SIU-SEMO game last year in the War for the Wheel. Circle that one on your calendar, September 16th in Cape Girardeau. And how about, speaking of SEMO, the Red Hawks also getting out for their first practice of the year today. A top 10 preseason team in the country in the preseason polls. The Red Hawks used to kind of playing from the back of the pack and moving all the way to the front, taking teams by storm. This year, everybody has them kind of circled, X'd on the calendar. SEMO, it's different role for them, but they're ready. They are rolling, and the Red Hawks are just excited to be back on the gridiron.
Coming off a championship season, so, you know, that's a lot of excitement there. You know, it's a lot of high expectation going into this season, so, you know, that build a lot of excitement there. And then we got the new stadium, you know, fans ready to come, you know, get rowdy with us, you know, so that's a lot right there. And then, you know, we got a lot of guys that decided to come back.
A lot of relationships, and I was fortunate enough to live with the freshmen all summer. So, like, you know, that's an ideal. You want to live off campus, an older guy, but I was fortunate enough to make some more relationships with them, and I think that's very good for this team and our future. And then playbook-wise, you know, I feel very good being able to take the next step as a quarterback schematically because I feel comfortable, and Coach McDowell's done a great job of continuing to teach me and coach me hard.
These guys are competitors. A lot of those great players came back because they thought there was an opportunity here to have a great season, and so I like everything where we're at.
I think all Red Hawks fans are liking where the team is at right now, at least with the hype building up around them. Just a couple weeks until SEMO kicks off the season at Kansas State.